Before we start today's video, if you guys do want to get my signature series Googan Squad box that comes with a bunch of my favorite baits to catch fish in, especially if you guys live up north, this box is catered to you guys and it gets delivered straight to your door so you don't have to worry about going to the store or anything like that. So check it out. Let's get into today's video. Any guesses whose truck this is?
That's a jet ski. That's a jet ski. That's a truck.
Truck jet ski. Well, we're with Brandon, jigging with Jordan.
Yes.
Guys, this is gonna be super cool. He lives only an hour and a half north of where I've been staying here in South Florida. So we decided to team up during this kind of unusual time, I guess.
For sure. Weird time.
What we're gonna be doing today is something that I've never done. I've attempted to do it, but I've never successfully did it. So I'm going to be getting into spearfishing, getting into diving today, and Brandon's gonna help me kind of choose a gun and choose a mask and a snorkel that I can keep down here in Florida at my parents' place. Just do it whenever I want. So today is how to get into spearfishing.
All right, so the last time we teamed up, we tossed you in the water and made you a treasure hunter. This time, when we're teaming up, we're gonna toss you in the water, hand you one of these, which is probably a terrible idea knowing you and your background, but we're gonna get you a spear gun today. We're gonna go to this dive shop and we're gonna turn you into a Florida spearfishman.
I talked to him.
Oh, okay.
They said they were here till 2. It does not look great.
It don't look great, my dude. Oh, no. Oh, okay.
What do you think?
I just need to see how, like this actual shooting line. Does this wrap here?
Yep. So
The 2 points are there? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
so when you load it, so this right here is your shot cord.
Correct.
So you're gonna take this, once your gun is locked in, this is a safety, and you're gonna wrap this around. And you're gonna wrap it around, see how it's a little short?
And then you pull that.
Yep, then you're just gonna pull this down,
Boom, gotcha here.
and that's gonna go on there. So
Boom.
that provides the tension on here.
Right.
So then that way, once you have the bands pulled and the gun is cocked, when you release this,
Right.
this flips up, and then it's
Cool.
gonna go.
Yeah, so this is exactly the way mine's set up, except mine's just like on the side here. So same concept. So I'll show you how to use it if you get confused. But
Sweet.
yeah, it's good. And you got these nice like metal pieces in the band, which is way better.
So I think we got the gun. It's a couple $100, and we're kind of trying to. The way I feel about it is, if I'm gonna spend some money, I might as well spend an
you
extra
can pull
50. I still do need to get a mask. What, as far as masks go, are they pretty? What would your recommendation be for like a beginner?
Which one? This one's sealed. This one's like a sealed.
Yeah,
a little bit
this one felt so much better. Yeah, this one. I
looks
don't know
better.
why, but this like
Yeah, it looks
this
like
just
a
feels
better
better.
seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
And I just want the blue camel.
I was gonna
It's
say,
just-
you're just trying to be fancy.
It's just cool. It's just cool. All right, so we got that. We've got a spear gun now. We've got a mask.
Do you have a stringer?
I do need a snorkel though, and some flippers also.
Okay. So then you need
I was.
the Goliaths are more of a problem.
Yeah.
Well, I spent a couple $100, but I'm pretty excited about being able to have my own spear gun and have my own stuff. I do have a mask and a snorkel up north from last time with these guys, but going underwater is totally different. It's just, fishing is cool, but going underwater is, I love experiencing it, and when you have a friend like Brandon who knows so much about it and who's been doing it for 2-3 years and making videos about it, I'm gonna learn so much today. Gear overload, spear gun, flippers, mask, sock, and the last thing, which is a snorkel. It's not really meant for free diving. It's more of like snorkeling reefs and stuff. It's the only snorkel I had. Might upgrade this in the future. But other than that, all this gear is gonna be awesome as long as you wash it off. Gotta remember, salt water destroys things. So once I get done with this, wash it all off and just keep it in this house here in Florida. So excited, that's the gear we got. Now we gotta find a spot.
And you trespassed the other day in your video, right? Nobody owns the water, right? So we're gonna see about what this looks like over here. Fish will be on these rocks if we.
How's the water clarity?
Oh, it's not. It's like blue milk. Yeah.
We're changing plans. We were gonna try and do this off the shore. We were gonna try and kind of just keep this very simple for my first time instead of going out in the water and having to deal with all that. But it looks like all of the water near shore is too dirty, as well as you have to be 100 yards away from any public fishing, public beach, or public access point. And we couldn't really find that spot, so we are jigging with Jordan's beautiful jet skis. What's the name? Ray?
Blue Bay. They're both Blue Bay pretty much, but you're gonna be on this one, and it's fast, so just be careful. When you see a fish, Basically, you're not gonna hold it like a traditional rifle, like on your shoulder here. You're gonna put your hand behind this and push it out and get some distance on that fish. Try to get the spear tip as close as you can. You're not gonna hold here because this line's coming out, and you're not gonna hold on top because this shaft is coming out. So you can be under, you're gonna have your hand like this if you're real close, but other than that, just be like right here, and then you're gonna shoot. Then this will be your GoPro, so you'll be able to see everything you get with these fish. It'll be a good time.
The most legit YouTuber in the game. Look at this. You need GoPro batteries? Jagan's got them. You need 1Ds? He's got those on deck.
You need 1D battery?
He's got those on deck. Jet skis are in. I'm gonna put this big camera away now, put it into this backpack that Jagan's letting me borrow. This guy is so prepared for stuff like this. I'm just way out of my element. That's what kind of makes things like this fun. And you know, if something goofy's gonna happen with me, like get ejected off this thing, shoot myself in the foot, who knows what'll happen, but you guys are gonna wanna stay tuned. I'm gonna run the GoPro now on there, and I'll get this out once we hopefully find some clear water. The issues we've had so far is wind and tide, making everything super murky. So if we don't find any clear water, it's gonna be very, very hard, but I've got confidence that we'll find some clear water. We're going this way. So we left the directions up to AP for this next spot, but we actually don't know where we're going because we left the directions up to AP. So he's on his phone right now. We're obviously out in the middle of the water, and now is not a good time to not know where you're going. So I don't know. You know how it goes. I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully we find our way. How do you feel? Shark! Are you prepared to see a shark? No. Dude. Dude, just the way he like kicks his legs when he swims just cracks me up. All right, guys, so we just made it on the jet skis out to this one place. Of course, I'm with the good old boy AP, but we just got to the place where we were gonna dive in, and there was a fisherman right over here, and you can see this whole group over here. He asked if we were about to dive in. We had the spear guns, everything ready to go. We're like, yeah, of course. And then they informed us on how many sharks are right here and the fact that they actually shark fish right here. So AP and I decided not to do it, but we're gonna link up with these guys later and probably do some sharks. Hopefully this spot has some fish. This is probably our last spot of the day. Here we go. You got one, bro. That's 12 inches, right? It looks good to me. We're gonna measure it, but that should be good all day long, man. Dude, good shot too, a headshot. Very nice, bro. All right, guys, so I think AP got himself another one. We'll see what he's got here. Dude, you're a sniper, my dude. Dude, it is so fun. Wow, I just smelled water. It is so fun once you get the hang of it. Yeah. There's no telling how far we went on those things because obviously I didn't really have my big camera out when we were hitting all those waves, but we went all the way around a huge island. We fished 3 different spots. We met some cool kids that are gonna take us shark fishing today, as well as I did shoot my first 2 sheephead in kind of a spot. I jumped in, we weren't able to really get the jet skis kind of docked, so thanks to Brandon for really letting us, for controlling my jet ski while I was able to jump in the water. But you gonna show me how to play a sheephead? Yeah. Now, I will tell you, I'm not the master, but I'm not the worst either, all right? Walk me through your setup here. This is my best friend, bro. This is my best friend. It can jump your truck, it can fill your tires, but I like to use it for power. Well, hold on, I promise I got power. All right, we'll figure it out. I got power, man.
These guys dull your knives out super bad, so I go with this knife. Makes it way easier. See that rib cage? Freaking giant. There's one fillet.
Boom.
Yeah. They got big old rib cages, so you kind of like miss a huge piece on them. But that's just how they are. But like, they're good eating fish. So like garlic and butter, I would put it at like a 7.5. But that's like compared to a grouper or something. That's compared to like a solid like 10, you know? So as long as you cook them right, they're good eating fish.
I know I wasn't really able to show you guys like going over exactly how to use the spear gun and stuff like that, but I think we will do that in the next video, just because of the situation. The first spot we went to was super dirty. Second spot we went to was a bridge with a bunch of sharks, and that's where we met the subscriber that we're gonna meet up with tonight. And then the third spot was a end of the day, last minute hoorah, jumped in the water, shot to, and got out of the water. So we've got the catch part done, we've got the clean part done, now we've got to get the cook part done. You look so golden in this light right now. You
beautiful.
You look amazing.
Oh wow.
No homo.
Thank you so much. All right, so it might be a little bit overkill, but you know how they say like when you like go out and get your own fish, it's like the freshest you can get. Yep. I like to make it super fresh. So not only did you just spear these fish, we cleaned them right here. They've been on ice immediately. Now we're gonna take the little babies, fillets. We're gonna toss them in this guy. Close this here, close it. We're gonna press vacuum and seal. Vacuum seals them on spot. Goes here. When it gets to red, it's gonna start sealing. And now it's vacuumed it. Now it's gonna seal the top.
That's pretty nifty.
It's pretty good, right? And it's all off that like power inverter. So this like comes with like a thing you can plug in your truck, but this like is basically your battery. We're gonna do a slice-a-roo, and then we'll toss that on ice. So that's your fillets, dude. As fresh as it gets. You can throw that in the freezer just like it is right there.
So crazy.
It's pretty sick. Baby's done, dude. There you go. There's your 2 sheep's head. Your first fish speared, and speared with your very own gun.
And thanks to my good old buddy Brandon.
Hey, it was all you today, bro. I was just there supervising. You did all the work. You even reloaded your gun. That was like the hardest thing I thought you weren't gonna be able to get, so.
Well guys, welcome back. Obviously, we got the fish cleaned up. I threw them in the freezer last night, and now they are thawed out. I'm not really sure why I thawed them out if I'm cooking them the next day, but we are making some fish tacos today, and hopefully you guys are gonna be excited about this because I've never had sheephead. I've never cooked sheephead. Jiggin is upstairs. He's sleeping, so we're gonna get this stuff done. Try and knock this video out and get it up right away for you guys. So here we go. There were a couple bones still left in there, as well as that super red bloodline. If you guys didn't know this, white bass and other fish, I usually tend to take the bloodline out. That way it's not as fishy. You can leave it in if you want. I personally just take it out. Let me know what you guys do in the comments below. Now I'm going to show you guys how I'm seasoning this. I'm cooking it on the grill in tin foil. This is a way I've never really done it before. Step 1, we're just going to take some lemon and just drizzle that all over each fillet. A little seasoning salt, just a little bit of this, not too much. Some garlic powder. A little bit of that. Some black pepper. Last but not least, a little cayenne pepper, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of spice. Unfortunately, I don't have hot sauce, so I would use a little hot sauce on the tacos, but we're just going to put that on the first side. So I cut that lemon in half, squeeze the juices on, and then I do leave a couple full lemon peels, just like that. And I'm just gonna put those on the fish. How good does that look right there? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I have never had sheephead, so I'm super, super pumped to try this and see how it tastes. I'm gonna be putting these on tacos with very minimal ingredients, so I'm not gonna put a bunch of lettuce, a bunch of cheese. I'm probably just gonna put a little bit of salsa on there and then cut up some onions, and that's literally all I'm gonna put on the taco. But we've got the grill, it's at 300. I've got 2 burners on. I'm gonna keep it kind of wanna keep it around 300. In this video, I did mention that when we were on that bridge, you guys remember that part, we did go back, and that later that night, we went shark fishing with the people we met on the bridge. It was dark out. Darkness is the hardest thing to film if you don't have a light, but I do want to show you guys this clip of us catching a giant shark, and we caught 2 sharks that night. I'm going to play the first clip right now.
Oh, that is a full-fledged.
Oh, wow.
That's a full-fledged shark. That's a bull?
That's the biggest one we've caught.
Hey, P, we might have to get the rod, man. Uh-oh.
Oh,
She's under. She's
no, leader's touching, leader's touching.
Cool. Someone grab this.
Oh.
Grab it around the pile. Yeah.
Oh. All right, she's back out. She's back out.
What's up, buddy?
That's a big boy. Damn, that
Big
boy's
boy right
thick.
there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
Oh my god. Alright.
Holy, that's the biggest shark.
Yep. Hold up. He going home.
Right on top of that phone.
That's crazy.
Hey, good job. Yeah. Good job, man. Good job, everybody. Hey. We made friends and met sharks.
So it was a pretty shortened version of what happened, but we battled that fish for so long. We actually broke off on another Goliath grouper before that, and then we caught that fish, and then we ended up catching a little smaller shark.
I would have jumped right into that
He's getting tired. We gotta get this thing going.
Should I redo it? No, record. Is it recording? Yeah, you're real shark. Oh, it's
He's right here. He's up.
oh, where is it? Where is it?
Alright, we got him.
I didn't need to fall in, bro. You're good. Hey, I'm here to help.
I didn't mean to fall in.
Are you recording still?
This one we
Tail.
need.
All right.
Yeah, this is mean. He's mean. This one we need. Come on, give me that.
Y'all like that?
Just to let everybody know, we did let the shark go. She goes to live another day.
Yes, that shark right there. So that whole day, the last 24 hours have been just insane. Jakin came here. We ended up spearfishing, getting my first spearfish, going shark fishing with some subscribers, and now I'm cooking up that spearfish that I shot yesterday and making this all into one giant video for you guys. I'm not sure like what the next couple days are gonna look like just because of how serious this is getting, and I don't really want to be going outside of my house and coming back in. So I might end up just leaving my house here in Florida and going on like kind of a camping trip for a week. That way I'm just out of the house, I'm not around people, and it's just me by myself. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna let this fish cook. I'm gonna get some more ingredients to make these tacos. Finishing touch, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of lime. Already threw the onions on there. And then just grab a little bit of the salsa. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a sheephead taco. Most of my catch and cooks are freshwater. You know, walleyes, crappies, bass lately. Saltwater fish taste so much better. Oh my goodness. We gotta get Jagan to try one of these.
It looks good. It smells good. Are we good?
You're good to go.
They're pretty good, bro.
I took out the bloodline too,
Yeah,
so that way there was no fish.
that helps.
Yeah.
Bro. It's actually really good. It tastes like such a fresh, like fish taco. It's citrusy for sure.
Yeah.
What's that, the lemon?
Lemon and lime.
Yeah. Oh, lime, my guy. Yeah, it's solid, bro. This is the way to do sheep's head perfect.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Spear fishing, catching, cooking, shark fishing, all in one super long video. Thanks again for Jagan for teaching me the ways. And if you want to check him out below, I will leave his channel, the first one in the description, so go subscribe to him. Thanks again for watching today's episode of AP Bassin', and we'll catch you guys next time.
My page clean.